Hello and welcome to a new modern video. Today we are playing what's my pet deck, my favorite deck, my deck of choice, whatever you want to call it. That's blue-red Murktide. So this deck is not living through its best moment in modern. But let's see if Tishana's Tidebinder and the new technology that is Fable. People never play Fable before here, but I know Dunker tried it and now Piegonti seems to be the one that has popularized it. So this deck top 80 the challenge this Friday. Let's take it for a spin and see if Murktide can still battle. Alright, very decent hand. Our opponent revealed Kahira, so that's probably blue-white control or some version of four color. Ragavan is great in these matchups, but if we are expecting a Renan 6 kind of situation, playing Ragavan is not so good. So let's just hold up our Spell Snare and try to play the Dash Ragavan game. Usually, remember, blue-white control has good answers, sorcery speed. Now, of course, with Leyline Binding, every white deck has good instant speed answers. But, oof, is this going to be Ren? Come on, Ren 6, you want it, you know you want it. Don't be okay. So this seems to be 4 color, classic 4 color with the elementals package and all that. Not a great matchup for us. Never has been. That's the main reason to play this. Also, there was a time they were playing full elementals with Cavern of Souls. That was unbeatable. Okay, up the Beanstalk that we are countering to. So it's probably just blue white or 4 color esque control, not blue white. So let me paraphrase this. When I'm saying they are blue-white control, doesn't necessarily has to be only the blue and white colors. They are clearly splashing for Beanstalk, but the way it plays, maybe they don't have many creatures, right? It's just counterspells and card advantage. If that's the case, well, that's a blue-white deck in my book. And the other day, we made a video with regular blue-white, just plain blue-white, and the splash was only for Leyline Binding. That's the most essential blue-white deck, but if this is the same deck, splashing for up the Beanstalk, well, blue-white control anyway, right? I hope that's understood. And now let's try to dash Ragavan again. It's probably going to be an answer. A Counterspell, okay. Okay, we are trading 2 mana for 2 mana. We're fine. So we could have tried to Preordain first, but I mean, just giving Preordain for Subtlety is, I think, reason enough. If this is the One Ring that's coming down now, we are not in the greatest position. If this is something we can Subtlety, that's fine. Like an Omnath. I mean, not that we want to face an Omnath, but we can deal with one. This is Teferi. I wouldn't love it. I think we are Subtleting if it's a Teferi. Most certainly Subtleting Omnath. What is it? It can be a Leyline Binding for 2 mana. They are missing black. March of Further Worldly Light. Alright. That's totally fine. Okay. If that's what you got. Okay. If we have already assigned one Counterspell, they have played another one, they can have the third one here. That's the case. Okay, let's take another Expressive Iteration. And we just want to draw more than them. Okay. This goes to the bottom, and let's keep the land drops. So we are going to play another Expressive Iteration. We just want to hit our land drops. Expressive Iteration is a very hard card to play in some situations because we just want counterspells, right? And if we just want counterspells, Expressive Iteration is not so great. Narset is very acceptable. We have answers for it in hand, like the Lightning Bolt or what have you. So what you want to do with Expressive Iteration is play it and try to hit land and spell when early and later cost 2 spells, but in a deck chock full of counterspells or interaction like this one, what 2 spells do you want to hit? Are you hoping to hit like always a creature? Wow, that's maybe too much. So here, for example, if we hit like Counterspell plus Lightning Bolt, that's fine. Counterspell plus land, that's fine. 2 lands is fine. Like, okay, in this case, we hit a land that is an untapped one. So what we're going to do is probably get Counterspell and play this Murktide Regent. They probably have an answer for it, but I don't want it to go to waste. The only thing that scares me here, like for real, is that they may have Days Undoing. If they have Days Undoing, we are in deep trouble. Like if now they are just playing Thagoth and playing a Leyline Binding on our Murktide, that's acceptable. Even if they try to go for Hardcast Solitude, we may Subtlety that. But let's see. Okay, Leyline Binding, that's okay. That's something we signed up for. Losing the Murktide Regent was losing a card basically, so that wasn't so great. This seems like Hardcast Lorien Reveal, right? Our opponent is drawing all the cards. What now? If we get to untap with this Murktide Regent on the board, maybe, you know, maybe. They are at 12, this is 7, plus 3, that's 10. That's an evoked Solitude. I think we are evoking back our Subtlety. I don't love this, and they will probably put Solitude on top and just hardcasting next turn. But there are draws with this Murktide Regent on board. There are draws that wins us the game right here. Not that one. Let's start by killing this and redrawing with the Islet. Ragavan. Force of Negation. Not what I wanted. Okay. We know what they are drawing. They are drawing Solitude. Let's attack for 7. We just need another Lightning Bolt, and that will be game. Especially if they do tapped out for Solitude. Do they have another one? That's what. Okay, no. 5 life. Now they draw the Solitude, they put on top, and we draw Counterspell. Misty Rainforest. Alright. There are many good draws for us still here. That's the Fairy. That's so annoying. The Fairy will be. That's Kahira. They don't want to hardcast the Solitude. Okay. So I guess the idea behind not hardcasting the Solitude is not losing to Ragavan, to dash Ragavan and Bolt. So now they have the Solitude plus the Leyline Binding. I will Force of Negation Leyline Binding. That's what they're going for. But that's only one mana, one white mana. Okay, yeah, there's not much I can do there. Let's draw a Ragavan, shall we? Or another Lightning Bolt, that will probably be the best. Yeah, another Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt. Yeah, you are not a Lightning Bolt. And now I feel we are totally losing, because now they have more cards and more relevant ones, because we have like a dead card and a land. They only have spells, we know that, because, well, they have missed land drops. Okay, passing the turn. I mean, we have not lost, but we're not doing great. Let's play this 3-3 and play our fetch land. If they Leyline binding this, I don't think we can counter it. So the idea is like they have so much removal, right? If you try to counter all the removal, what are you doing? Wow, this is Solitude. Okay, let me fetch here. Because what we want to do is let Solitude resolve, and with the trigger on the stack, Unholy Heat it, so we get the downrange channeler trigger. Lightning Bolt on top. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That's it. Alright, that's fine. So our opponents, we know about the Leyline binding. Do they have Force of Negation? Wow, that's impressive. We should have forced that force back, I guess. That was a misplay. Let's kill this, we don't want them to gain any life. So they have used already 2 Solitudes. That's interesting. Sorry, these decks don't play that many actual threats that can like win the game. Now we have to do the classic choice. Do we break this fetch land to thin, or we wait in case we draw Mishra's Bauble and we can use it as a pseudo scry? I think we are thinning. I'm fine with that. Okay, land drop. I think we should totally have Force of Negation. That Force of Negation was a misplay. Because now, what's our avenue to victory, right? Like, trying to get a creature into play. Okay, counterspells are not bad. We are drawing counterspells, we are not unhappy. What will make us unhappy are more lands and more like dead cards. Okay, this is another Solitude. We are countering it. We are totally countering the Solitude. I'm not sure, like, if this is like Anthony's Anura's Dag version. He used to play like 4 Solitudes, 1 Omnath, no lands that attack. But of course, like, they will find out. You always find a way to win, right? When you are playing these decks. Let's see, 5/5. 5/5 is lethal. They may have 2 removal spells. Most surely they have. So are we Force of Negation in this Leyline binding? I think so. I think we are. Going down to 4. What we don't want to see is another Solitude. Like, Leyline binding is fine, still a 1/1 or whatever. But Force of Negation, that Solitude will be a 2/1 that we cannot stop, and we'll get them back in the game very fastly. Like, now they are winning because they have more cards and everything, but they're still at a very low life total. And we have 2 more lightning bolts in our deck. I like playing 4 lightning bolts. Like, I understand why people play 3, but I like to attack, and double bolt is just a very easy way to end games. What is this? Fire Ice? Tap my guy? Okay, that's not a dead Murktide. We got it for next turn. We are keeping that in hand now. First of all, to represent something. Second, we only have 1 more fetchable in our deck. That's an Iceland. And third, we play Fable. I'm not used to it, but playing Fable. Ooh. Okay, Rich Sanitarium. So we can loot it away. Ooh, yeah. We are so smart for keeping the land. It was for Fable, but this works too. Okay, 1 bolt. We are just 1 other bolt away from winning the game, given our opponent has nothing. This seems like another Leyline binding, or the Fairy, or Supreme Verdict. Okay, the wrap. What now? What now? What now? Bolt. Lightning bolt. You are not a lightning bolt. Okay. Our opponent may think we have a counterspell in hand since we cannot counter Supreme it. I don't think they are going to let us loot anymore. But they were really like down to it back then. Ooh. Okay, do you have another counterspell? Or can I look at two cards? Oh, I can look at 2 cards. I'm taking the counterspell and another Expressive Iteration. Wow. Okay, this is a lot of cards. We only have 26 cards left in our deck. These matchups are like so long and grindy. What? Okay. Yeah, I will loot a Spirebluff Canal away. Let's take a Spell Snare and that's Ragavan, I guess. No, I'm playing Ragavan. So playing Ragavan versus Dashing, does it matter? Yeah, it matters. They are low on mana now, and if we get to connect, that Lightning Bolt is suddenly live. So let's try here. The question is, are we countering the removal spell for Ragavan? That's the real question. If it's a Solitude, yes. But if it's a Leyline Binding, probably not. But if we connect... Nah, I'm countering it. Like, if we connect, we have the Lightning Bolt for the win. Okay, another one. Okay. Well, this was the best turn ever. Now our opponent is low on cards, and at least I don't feel so behind. If they find beans now, there has only been 1 beans on the stack. That's the reason we are keeping up in this game. Tishana's Tidebinder, that's very interesting actually. We can Tidebinder the Gale Reach Sanitarium activation. We can also not do it because we like looting our dead cards away. Solitude. Alright, let's... Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Tidebinder that trigger. So Solitude is not a lifelink creature anymore. That's it. Now it's just the battle of the 3 choose. And that's the last Solitude in their deck. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. If they do not play Days Undoing, there may be a world where they cannot beat us. I don't think that's the case. Like nowadays decks always have ways to win the games, but this is a very interesting grindy game. Like we probably made a couple of mistakes or a dozen because playing Magic is so hard, but at least we have navigated to a position that is not bad for us. Maybe not winning either, but certainly not a bad position. Do we trade if they offer the trade? Okay, they don't. So no, we don't have the choice. Ragavan, yeah, we are dashing the monkey. Monkey dance. Are we attacking here and more? I mean, we are attacking, but are we connecting? That's the real question. This is a loot? Draw this card? Yeah, I made draw this. I accept that. Yeah, Spell Snare. Let's Solitude that. Let's kill that Solitude. So Spell Snare would be an answer for Fire Eyes and what have you, but Unholy Heat. Wow! What a game, what a grind! I hope you guys enjoyed this game. It was very, very grindy and nice. What do you think? I liked it quite a bit. So I like Narset and Blood Moon against the 4-color grindy deck. I don't love Unholy Hits. You're going to see me take Unholy Hits out many times. And without the Spell Pierce and Spell Snares and everything, I think we like them. I think this is fine. We could bring in Subtlety or Fury for their workers. I think this is just fine. That's a very easy mulligan. And our opponent kept the Kahira. Yeah, let's put... I don't want to put Fiery Islet on the bottom, but you want, when you're bringing in the Blue Moons, you want all the islands you can get. But Fiery Islet is our flood protection. Like, we are keeping 3 and 3. What if we draw like 3 lands in a row? We will be very happy we kept the Islet. So since we didn't see our opponent playing Renan 6, and I don't think they do, since we saw 40 cards of their deck or something, let's play Dragon's Rage Channeler here. Usually like dynamic versus 4 color used to be take out the Ragavans on the draw because Renan 6 and all that. But now we don't have that many good cards in the sideboard, and I'm fine just like playing our cards. I was going to play Preordain, but that Counterspell kind of changes things. We don't want that the Fairy hitting the board. I don't know why is it the play. Okay. Opponent search for a Ragavan, plays Otawara, and now what? Like playing Teferi here is into a very obvious counter spell or interaction in general will not be so great for them, but if they do, we will be so happy. All right. Ooh. Tidebinder, huh? Yeah. So like Tidebindering just like a fetch land would be good. So we are fine here. Just passing the turn, saying go, and yeah, maybe we get to do something good with the Tidebinder. So just playing it as a 3/2 flash is not the end of the world, but yeah, I'm going to play. We know the Supreme Verdict in our opponent's deck, so we are not playing any more creatures. This is a counterspell on our Tidebinder. It's perfectly fine. Like, super fine. What is this? This is Logic Knot? I think this is Logic Knot. Yeah, Logic Knot. Logic Knot not playing with Zagoth. That's very interesting. Ooh. Do you have like a Spell Pierce or Mystical Dispute or something of the likes? Or are we resolving our Narset? Narset is great. Okay, Narset is in play. Let's take the Bauble. So Spell Pierce is so much worse when they know about it, and we need to dig for lands basically. So I'm fine doing this, getting closer to Delirium also. Okay. Narset. And they do not have the, like, they have the full domain, but they didn't pay with blue mana. What is this? Okay, okay, so cycling was the reason to not pay for the Logic Knot, but they should totally have represented the white, right? What is this? Okay, there's the Teferi we were so scared about, but now we are in a much better position. And we still have our Narset, which is wonderful. Narset. Let's take Spell Snare. Again, them knowing about it, not so great. But this is fine. Are you going to counter this? Totally fine by me. We're killing that Teferi and saying go. We're in a very good position here. We just want to hit our land drops and keep developing. But our opponent doesn't have any card advantage engines going on, and we have already found 2 extra cards with Narset. They have, so Teferi has been a 2-for-1, right? Because they draw a card and then we spend a card to kill it. But apart from that, we are doing very fine. Let's use Preordain. We don't want to use Expressive Iteration when we have other things to play. We want lands here. Let's look for lands. Also, it would have been terrible to express it there and finding no land. Tough one. Yeah. There's no reason to do anything. Like, our opponent doesn't have card advantage. We are ahead on cards and we're just going to draw another land and keep going. Keep going, yeah. So now we may play a Murktide Regent. That's something we could be interested in doing. They have 4 cards in hand. We play Murktide, then Counterspell, then Spell Snare. Yeah, that's fine. Let's make it big. Yeah. We will totally Spell Snare their Counterspell. That's the only reason to play Spell Snare, is to hit the counters. My question is, will we play our Counterspell now on another Counterspell? Or we will wait? I think we are fine with that happening. We have a lot of card advantage in hand. We just want to stop, well, like the good cards. And trading 1 for 1 is fine, but we don't want to be left with no answers to, like, let's say they play a 1 ring here, that will be fine because of Narset, of course, but there are cards that could be very scary, and we want to stop those ones. We want to use our counterspells to stop their good cards, not to stop their like 1 for 1s or whatever. Just being patient in general pays off. Here we are gonna play the first Expressive Iteration since we do not have a land to play. I think it's a bit too late for Spellpierce, so just Preordain, searching for more lands. Okay, let's put this one on the bottom because it enters untapped and we're fine like this. One problem we have with how we have sideboarded is that if they resolve like a Solitude, we only have a couple of lightning bolts left in the deck for them. Same with like the Fairy or Narset. Of course, the whole plan is to not let them resolve any of those, but that happens. Like, you cannot counter everything, even though we would love to. Let's search for the Steam Vents tapped here. It's a good moment. We want our red lands. Draw. Of course, after we try to find red lands, we get the Blue Moon, but we're fine. Okay, let's. The Ragavan is very fine. Let's play Ragavan, have double Counterspell up, and after the fact, like now we're going probably like they will try to kill it. We may defend it. Depends. So whatever happens, and then we will play the Blue Moon and just be happy about it. If this is like a leyline binding, we don't care, but we will counter Solitude. We are countering it with regular Counterspell rather than Subtlety because we don't want it to come back next turn. That will be very annoying because we don't have an answer for that. So yeah. This game was a textbook game of how you want to play this matchup. Okay, Narset is the kind of card we are counterspelling. That's like just so good. And now if we get to connect with Ragavan and play Blue Moon, we're going to be happy. So, and we even draw another counterspell? Okay, beautiful. That's a beautiful draw. I don't know what our opponent has in hand. Probably, maybe like Preordains and the such that Narset is stopping. I don't know what else they could have. Let's just play the Blue Moon. They only have one basic, so this resolves. I think this is game over. Feeling great. Well, our opponent found another basic. That's still fine. We are riding the Ragavan train. And I think... Oh, Kahira? Yeah. Why do you take the Kahira with your white mana? What's that telling? What's telling us? Try to always understand why your opponent does what they do. Like, for example, remember the Logic Not play. We were like, hey, what does this extra mana they are leaving up represent? Turned out it was the Lorien reveal. But it can be other kind of stuff. So let's always like not only think about the like real obvious, hey, I'm having blue up, that's a counterspell. Sure, okay, you got it. It's more like this, all the interactions, all the decisions and choices you and your opponent make give out information. So you have to be aware of those. What are they telling you and what are you telling them? And that's the conversation you're having through a game of Magic the Gathering. Opponent still thinking. This tells me there's maybe a Solitude. So the reason to take the Kahira could have been, well, just to take the Kahira, but also to have a white card in hand. So maybe there's a Solitude and they are thinking if they should try to play it now, or maybe they have just gone for a sandwich and quit. Oh, we're back. Opponent came back from the dead or something. Yeah. I've realized there are many situations in the videos I say, I don't think we can lose this game, and we lose after that. So I will keep on saying it, but I will regret it every time I say it. Oh, Teferino, yeah. Just in case. Okay, opponent had enough. Awesome. Let's go to the next one. Alright, round 2 after winning round 1 in a very grindy and slow matchup. And well, turn 1 Ragavan on the play. What one was the scourge of the format, people claiming for bans. Oh, the card is so good, too good, you cannot beat it. Now it's just not really a thing, right? Like, people are getting scammed, and their decks drawing their whole deck, all the Agatha's Cauldron interactions and stuff. So Ragavan is just like, old monkey. Also, I do have a feeling that people feel more like much more like stronger. That was the word. They feel stronger about the new cards, but now we have other new cards to worry about. Are they better or worse than Ragavan? Is the play experience better or worse? Not really. It's just different a lot of times, but you are not used to it. It's new, so you just go on complaining. Hardened Scales. In my experience, Hardened Scales is very annoying to play against. Ragavan is not so good against them. They can get under you. Removal is certainly not good. We are not playing that Hardened Scales, right? Yeah, let's make our Murktide even better, even bigger. No. But also, like, flyers are very good against Hardened Scales. And sometimes we play random... I'm not killing this. We play random Murktide and win and that kind of things. So yeah, let's see. Starting with Ragavan and they having like a 1-drop into a 2-drop, but not really affecting the board. Okay, we are fine. We are very fine here. Keep going. So our plan is just like hit with Ragavan, build a mana advantage, and counter and kill basically everything. Also, is an Ursa Saga deck, which is also a very annoying card for us. So like, they have many things that are annoying, but also we kind of have answers for everything. That's the whole point of playing Murktide. You have answers for, well, you're playing counterspells, you have answers for everything. So yeah, let's kill this thing before it gets any counters. And now we have to decide, do we want to Spell Pierce Springleaf Drum? I don't think we do. We want to save our Spell Pierce for like better cards. Also, I don't want to spend the treasure token. I mean, our opponents start not so great. They are not doing much, and we have had... Usually, like, Patchwork is very good because you don't have the 3 mana to kill it on turn 2, but Ragavan is better. So remember when I said Ragavan was completely fine? It wasn't. My opponent said, seriously, XD? Are we spell piercing this now? Nah, we're fine. Okay. Seriously. Okay, Ursa Saga, that's very annoying. We do have good answers for Saga in Cyborg, but not here. Hangarback Walker. Okay, now this is one we want to just counterspell. It's so annoying to kill Hangarback. Yeah. Let's stop the South Spear actually. We don't want to see it. And let's take our turn. We're in a good position, but Ursa Saga is very annoying. Of course, well, let's attack first. See what we hit. What? Is there something we want to hit from their deck? Ah, yeah, Agatha Soul Cauldron. We want to hit Soul Cauldron. Yeah. Come on. I mean, yeah, play it. Why not? Draw Murktide. So Spell Snare, their deck is full choke of 2-drops. So Spell Snare, not so bad, right? Also now they have the Saga, but they don't have that much mana. Hardened Scales, right. Okay, we are going to get another hit with Ragavan, and then we will need a removal spell for the... Tishana's Tidebinder, best draw ever. Wow! I didn't realize this was an answer to Saga. Like, such a good answer to Saga. Wow. Oh my god. Is the Saga dying when we counter it? Because it loses all of its abilities, like Blood Moon? Let's find out. I think so. I think Saga is going to die now. I need our opponent not to concede. They seem very tilted. But please do not concede. Let me see this interaction. I think it's dying. No, it's not dying. Sad. But it loses all of its ability, right? That permanent loses all abilities. Oh, if it's an artifact, creature, or planeswalker. Alright. Okay, that's on me. Artifact, creature, or planeswalker. Let's kill this now. No need to let them... They're probably searching for like Thabath or the Otholith. I don't think the Otholith is what you want here. Animation module, okay. There's just Thabath. Alright, so... I mean, we are still not winning here. We are not in a bad position, but we flooded out a bit. And... we keep on flooding. Yeah, that's what I mentioned. Like, Ragavan is not great in this matchup. We got so many hits in, it's unbelievable, but it's not a great card. I was so happy to counter the Saga trigger, but I should have read the card. So it does counter anything, right? Counter up to one target activate the ability, but only if it's an artifact, creature, or planeswalker, then it keeps it out forever. Yeah, we have counters. Okay, now let's draw Murktide. Well, even better, let's draw Expressive Iteration into Murktide, into winning the game somehow. Opponent, you need 3 mana for this. I mean, they can kill their own Sabbath, but I don't think that's going to happen. Called Expressive Iteration 1. Now let's find something good. Double removal spell works totally. Tidebinder works. Yeah. Tidebinder totally works. Removal here? Oh, Fable and Unholy Heat. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So what are we doing here? Are we killing Thabath and then Tidebinding the trigger? I think so. I think that's our play here. Then we attack, they can block. But then we have 2 3/2s and it's an empty board. Wow, Tishana's Tidebinder doing the thing. Yeah. Awesome. We can also not attack with Ragavan, but killing the servo token means also they lose a mana for Spring Drum. And now it's happening something that it always happens to me when I play those kind of decks. Like, you have Hardened Scale is not doing anything, Spring Drum not doing anything, Hardened Scale not doing anything, Animation Module. So that's like 4 cards you have spent. Well, Module was searched and whatnot. Oh, okay, I take out everything I said. Now we are in a very bad position all of the time. Not very bad, but that Working Ballista was one of the best draws in their deck, most surely. But like there, if they didn't draw that kind of cards, like you have a lot of permanents, but suddenly you don't have cards because, well, those are synergistic permanents, right? Like the Hardeneds and whatnot. And if you don't have the synergy, what are you doing? Are we just trading here? That's what's going on. Okay. Okay, if you... Ah, okay, yes. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. All right. So our board is still strong. We have only 2 lightning bolts left. Oh, land? Yeah, we're happy now. That's 2 counters, that's a lot. And they can also tap the Ballista. That's 3 counters, sorry. That's a lot. They can tap the Ballista and create a 1/1. And the Ballista can kill both things. But they have to tap it. And we have many wood draws in our deck. From just like Unholy Heat. The problem with Unholy Heat is we are losing both our creatures to the Ballista. Expressive Iteration is the best, of course. Expressive Iteration. Expressive Iteration. Expressive Iteration. Okay. Interesting. That's right. That's fine. So Counterspell is going to be fine for the next threat, but we kind of need to kill that Ballista. Like, that Ballista and the double Hardened Scale is going to beat us easily. Okay, so we can Tidebinder. Yeah, we're going to attack with everything, and they have to choose what they want to do. So what we wanted to do is to find a removal spell for the Ballista. Okay, so they are champing and killing Ragavan. Okay. And then they can do it again, go to 4 counters. Yeah, we really need an Unholy Heat there. Arborn, ooh, wow, we're suddenly losing, like, big time losing. I don't love it. I'm thinking maybe I just got too comfortable and I thought I couldn't lose, and suddenly we're dead. We are dead. Wow, Hardened Scales. We are dead. That Ballista draw was awesome. I think we didn't manage it correctly. Shoot. Yeah, we're totally dead. Nothing to do here. Let's see our top card, just Force of Negation. Like, I'm totally, after that Ravager draw, I'm totally regretting activating the Fable, but I'm not sure it was wrong. Okay, Dress Down I like. Fury, Explosives. Okay, I like all of our sideboard. Stern Scolding, all of these cards. I don't like the Ragavans, like, at all, not even on the play. And the counterspells are not so great. Spell Pierce is worse, of course. But counterspells, they are not so great. So I think we are just taking them out. And we are playing to a board, like blue-red board control deck. Yeah. So the problem with the counterspells is, like, all the spells are quite cheap, 1 or 2 mana at most. And having to keep Counterspell up for those is just way too much. Okay, this is a fine hand. Not so great, but as I mentioned, flyers can be really tough for them to deal with. So remember when we did use a Spell Pierce on the Shadow Spear, that was nice, but we chose not to Spell Pierce a Springleaf Drum, and that wasn't so great for us. Didn't work out so great for us. We are offering the trade. We should have attacked first, but of course, I don't expect them to block either way. Let's try to get a fast Delirium going. Yeah, like they do so much stuff. That's why I think this is not such a great matchup. They do not have a land, I don't think. At least. That's fine. Let's find Delirium, shall we? Okay. I want our red mana up. So like this. Let's bottom basically everything that's not Mishra's Bauble. Yeah, we're bottoming. No. Yeah, I thought I was resolving the triggers. And I don't want the Blood Moon, but I do not want it. So Blood Moon is a great answer to Saga, but we don't have more lands. We kind of really want a land here. Totally regretting playing the Island, of course, but I didn't want to risk not having the red up afterwards. Yeah, let's shuffle the Blood Moon in our deck. We could Unholy Heat that and try to hit Delirium to get a clock going, but I think Unholy Heat is going to have plenty of targets against them. And next turn we can really kill that one for real, most probably. Okay, what is this? Ballista? Hangarback. Annoying. So annoying. Alright. I think we are killing the Hangarback now. Just so we can grow our guys. Find Delirium and all that. Ooh. Okay, that's Delirium, but also like that's the another 3/3 flyer. We really wanted it. Okay. I don't think that Patchwork is attacking. If it is, we are blocking, of course. Let's pass the turn here. Like, as I mentioned, they play a lot of 2-drops. So that's probably a good spot for us to Subtlety. The only problem with it is we are kind of losing our ability to kill that Patchwork automaton. But we can raise it with the flyers, I think. Forest, okay. Play your Forest. What else? If they are just attacking, we are going to try to kill the automaton, of course. Or are we? I think so. Let's try and kill this. Bottom that. Otawara? Otawara is too expensive. They may have like Tamiya Safekeeping. 3 mana. Oh, 3 mana put counters on it. Ooh, wow. I didn't see that coming. Wow, this was... Ooh. Ooh. Wow, that was a misplay. That's for sure. Okay. Well, we are not dead, but... I forgot about that card, 16. Yeah, so this is fine. Having another blocker. Totally what we want right now. We also want a removal spell. Oh, and this is kind of perfect actually. Yeah. This is Okay, we are getting there. Even with that misplay, I think we are getting there, we're fine. The 3/3 flyer, like 3 on the air, is a lot of damage. But we're going to sacrifice stuff to the Patchwork Automaton as a tribute. We need to find one of our Engineer Explosives. We have 2. I didn't see the animation module. It was there, but I just didn't realize. Okay, play something I can Stern Scolding, please. Just like, that's all I'm asking. Obviously, most of the creatures I can Stern Scolding. Let's search for something tapped and allow them to resolve that. So that's a lethal creature. They didn't pay? That's very interesting. Not this. I mean, we are digging so much, right? We could keep this and see a bunch of extra cards, but it's not that different to just doing it now. So we're doing it now. Now we champ, then we attack, champ with subtlety, attack again, and try to get there. If we find explosives, it's over. Like we would have seen more cards with, I would say, with the Preordain, we'll have seen a couple more cards, but this also allows us to, like, what if we draw a removal spell here? We play the removal and have subtlety, something like that. So I think it wasn't that many more cards, and it was worth it to try and get it, like try and spike it, if you will. That Inmod Nexus is going to be a real problem. We have 2 draws in our deck, and that's basically it. I mean, any creature that let us champ block also works, of course. They seem to be out of spells. Like, attacking was correct probably anyway, regardless. But if they don't have anything else... Oh, shoot. Shoot. Okay, we died. Should have probably killed that Patchwork when we had the chance. I got greedy, let it roll, and we got totally punished for it. Should have killed it way before. Yeah. Alright. This happens. Misplays were made. Let's go to the next round. Well, let's see if they attack. You know, just in case. Now, after we drew 3 more lands, I'm regretting putting the Otawara down. But we didn't have the mana to Otawara plus ward. Okay, now we're dead. Next round. Alright, back for round 3 after that very disappointing loss. I thought we couldn't lose game 1, and then we really misplayed game 2. Happens, right? This is a process. Magic is so hard, and okay. You can flame me in the comments. This is just my way of giving you something to talk about in the comments. Yeah, that's what we are going with. Okay, very nice hand. Let's just win all the other rounds and go for 1. Iceland, okay. Iceland. Oh, Rizadan, Dokkan. All right. So Merfolk. Okay. Merfolk. Do we want to keep Counterspell up? Yeah, I think so. I don't think there's any need to Preordain here. Merfolk. Many Merfolk in our videos. Yeah. Alright, Cavern of Souls. Annoying. Very annoying. Without Cavern of Souls, I think this pairing will be pretty nice and easy. Just counter 2 or 3 key spells, and they really just will have a assortment of 2/2s. But Cavern makes it so half our deck doesn't work. So we are going to have to fight. Opponent passed the turn. Wow, that's surprising. What can they have? Yeah, passing here. Like, all the merfolks cost 2 mana. Oh, okay. Are they just like checking main phase 2, checking us? That's weird. Alright. You got it. Let's see. What's on top of our deck? Otawara, don't love it. We just need to find some removals. Also make this a flyer, that would be nice. They didn't kick this and make our steam vents and an island. That's interesting. We don't want that Tidebinder, I don't think. Not another one, at least. So let's just go this. Tidebinder seems terrible in this matchup. It's only good to counter their Tidebinder, so they Tidebinder something and then you counter theirs. Oh shoot. This is not the moment for Expressive Iteration. We need removal spells and more lands for Subtlety. Okay, I mean, I will take the second Expressive Iteration. That's fine. We can use Subtlety if we need at a moment's notice. Right now there's nothing we want Unholy Heat, but we will eventually. Yeah, that was going to happen. That's the reason to not kick the Tideshaper, of course. But it's not so different, right? Like making this forever an island versus leaving it this way. I don't know. Okay, withdraw the Expressive Iteration. What now? Another Cavern of Souls. We're probably Subtletying whatever this is. The main reason to do it is that we will get... What? Whenever one or more non-token merfolk you control become tapped, create a 1/1 blue merfolk creature token with hexproof. Wow. Okay. Wow, that's annoying, actually. Very annoying. So, if they attack, they get a 1/1. If they activate, they get a 1/1. That's a lot. Are we just Expressive Iterating here? I think so. Like, I want to play Murktide, but I also want to, well, find extra lands. So let's do it like this. We are looking at 4 cards. It's hard to not find a land. We managed not to find a land, but damn it. So punished here, right? This, and this. Now we are in a very bad spot. We really wanted land Murktide. Let's see. So the whole plan here is to get a Murktide going and win on the air. But now this is going to be like tap that, get a 1/1. Very interesting. Deep Root Pilgrimage, huh? I didn't know that card existed. It's from Lost Cavern, I assume. I hate the symbol of Lost Cavern Officer. I hate it with a passion. Wow, our opponent with the second Deep Root Pilgrimage. Okay, the only good thing here is that we at least are just going to go all out in the air and try to win that game, but this is going to escalate very, very fast. I don't know why that 1/1 didn't attack, but I'm impressed right now. Like, I don't know how we are supposed to win this game. Well, yes, I know how, just attacking with flyers. Because, well, as everybody who has heard Remy's song, there's not much to do up. No. Let's Mishra's Bauble here. Fill our graveyard. Look for more spells to fuel Murktide. Yeah, Ragavan. Good luck. Good luck playing Ragavan in this board. Yeah. So I think we have to kill that Tishana Dockhand, which I didn't expect to have to. Not something I was expecting to have to do. So actually we have a bunch of sorceries. That's weird. There used to be a time you never had sorceries, right? But now with Preordain, you have so many more. Okay, so this is a good clock. Now our opponent will probably dockhand our Steam Vents. We will Unholy Heat it. And then we have Lethal with the Lightning Bolt. So yeah, that's the plan. We could have make a bigger Murktide, but I think it's fine like this. Like we don't need more. They have Spellum on top, but I'm not really worried about it. Yeah, no, I don't want counterspells. That's for sure. So that's a lot of 1/1s, but we have Subtlety to cover our bases, I think. Wow, I'm very impressed by the Deeproot Pilgrimage. Just not so great against our flyers, but I'm still impressed. Okay, let's draw. Spell Pierce, super useful card. It's totally gonna get pitched to Subtlety. Just tap down for like not a lord. That's a lord. That's a lot of damage. That's lethal? If that lord resolves, it's 10, 13. Well, it's not lethal. But they don't know we have the Lightning Bolt, of course. But that lord was so close to lethal. Wow. Like out of nowhere. In fact, the only reason it wasn't lethal is we killed the dockhand. Wow. Wow, like, yeah, making a bunch of 2/2s. Has 2/2s because of the lords. Has proof Island Walkings. That's scary. So the thing here is like our opponent doesn't know we have the Lightning Bolt. We are just going to go for the win. But I'm very impressed about this Merfolk showing. Merfolk is not a great deck, everybody knows that. But this wasn't so bad. Are we always beating Merfolk in this channel? Is gonna be like a thing. Like, yeah, we never lose to Merfolk. Something like that. Also, like, I don't know in which order I publish the videos. So I don't know if we have seen you have seen me beat other Merfolks. But we are killing them now. Yeah, easy. We even have the Counterspell that is like the best card in the world because it protects our Lightning Bolt no matter what they have. Wait. Why did I think I had lethal here? Oh, I double counted my. Oh my god, you guys may think I'm stupid. I somehow double counted my Dragon's Rage channel attack. I thought they were at 11. I mean, the plan is still more or less the same. So they are going to play the Merfolk Lord. We are going to kill it, and we are going to kill in the air next turn. But I don't know why I thought I was attacking for 11. I should learn how to count. That's, yeah. The Steam opponent is going to combat the early without playing the Lord. What does this mean? Well, there's an instant speed Lord, right? Like the flash guy. So that could be it. We're going down to 3. I mean, it's Merfolk, they don't have much reach, right? They need to kill both of our creatures. Oh, last pull Mimic. Cool. We should have bolted there. That was a misplay. I'm going to attack. They need to stop both. They don't know that, of course. So this is probably the flash Merfolk that taps Trickster. This is probably a Trickster. Just like Trickster on our Murktide champ, kill you. And we are going to go like Bolt. Alright. Alright. Ask no questions. Yeah, so we are totally playing Subtlety, Fury, Explosives, we're taking out Pierce. we are playing Stern Scolding and taking out counterspells. At least like it's just 1 mana and it's fine, not so great. We are taking out Tishana's Tidebinder. Yeah. Oh no, dress down. Suddenly take out your lord's abilities and everything. Ragavan doesn't seem so great on the draw, but like counterspell doesn't either. So like this. This is a terrible hand. Let's not keep it, shall we? This is the same hand, but worse. Okay, it's fine. Perfect hand. Let's take out the Fable, it's too expensive, and let's take out the Dress Down. And let's hope there's no Cavern, no Either Vial in our future. There's Botanical Sand, there's Either Vial. Shoot. Okay. So punished. I'm not going to play Ragavan here because I want to try and use this Stern Scolding, and our opponent may play a 2-drop now, right? Like they have so many 2-drops in the deck. Also, if this is the enchantment thingy, we are so dead to that. We have explosives now in the deck. Wow, Cavern and Either Vial, and we have 2 counterspells in hand. Everything is right. Okay, I mean, it's not like I can counter that anyway. Wow. We don't want to lose to Merfolk, do we? Like, Merfolk? Let's dash Monkey. They may not have a 1-drop, they don't play that many 1-drops. And if we trade Monkey for the Dog Hand, I'm not unhappy about that. I'm unhappy we didn't play Ragavan. We got totally punished by it. Yeah, what we wanted. Voldaren Hexcatcher. Oh, I remember the name. What's on top of your deck, opponent? Scalding down. Alright. So there's plus in green. There's some green Merfolks. There's also Collected Company, which playing Either Vial and Deep-Root Pilgrimage. Collected Company starts to be a bit sus. Let's see. Draw something. Removal spell. Fury. No. A land. Withdraw a land. Okay. I mean, Poland did nothing. There's probably stuff coming our way. We're going to play Expressive Iteration here. There's probably a Tidebinder coming. There's probably some 2-drop. Alright. I like this. Explosives in hand. Dragon Rage here. Are we going to try to play around Tidebinder? I don't think so. Do you have it? We ask the question. Do you have Tishana's Tidebinder? They don't. Okay. Let's just play our creatures, say go, and see what happens. So this explosives is probably gonna be either for 0 to kill a bunch of tokens, or for 2 to kill like 2 lords, something like that. Let's see what's going on with our opponent. Are you going to activate Either Vial? Are you going to play something? The Flash Lord, for example. Flashing it. Okay. What else now? Either Vial, alright. Kyora's Follower. I mean, of course. Combo. Opponent tapping mana. What are you tapping mana for, opponent? Just do it faster. Oh, Dismember? Right. Dismember is very alright. They're letting the Ragavan leave. No surprise. So Explosives on 2 also takes out the Deep-Root Pilgrimage. So yeah, we're most certainly playing on 2. There will be like 1 or 2 tokens we have to deal with, but that's fine. And oh, this is the Lord even? Yeah. We are totally going for it on 2. I should like stop touching my hand so much. It's just I don't know what to do with my hands. Yeah, I can click on the screen. Oh, let's flicker cards. Yeah, let's do that. I should like maybe take actual cards to flicker. Ooh, beautiful foil island. But this seems so annoying, right? If I go like... I don't think that's right. Or is it? I mean, I do like the sound of flickering cards. But maybe you people are normal and don't like it. You know, normal boring people. So, explosives... and crack it right away. We're not waiting for anything. I mean, we can go end step, try to see if they activate the vial. I don't think there's a reason for that. Still, we are in a world of trouble. We have 2 dead cards in hand, 3 actually with the Ragavan, and our opponent's destroying us. And Svelun is going to draw and draw and draw. Counter target non-creature unless its controller pays 1. I will pay the 1. They can now sacrifice the follower. That's still fine for us. Are you going to do that? Alright, we are paying. And now this is resolving, so at least we killed some stuff without even breaking or activating the explosives. Not so bad. Not so bad. Now, I mean, if we like draw Unholy Heat, so we explosives, kill follower and pilgrimage. Then Unholy Heat is Velum. That could work, right? I think so. Yeah, you attack, you draw a card, and you create a token. Ah, we're not killing Velum like ever, right? It's gonna be indestructible. Like, I mean, we can draw Dress Down. We can draw Dress Down. Okay. Resan Dockhand. Our opponent has a very interesting take on Merfolk, that's for sure. Kill this, probably doing that. Yeah, we're not winning this game. I don't want them to do the fun thing anymore. We're not winning this game ever. So we saw what we saw, we did what we did. Do we want to change anything? Maybe bringing Tishana's Tidebinder is a bit better now. I'm fine like this. Maybe Blood Moon actually on the play. They don't have many islands. Maybe Blood Moon, like if they are playing multiple colors and also Cavern, maybe it was Blood Moon, but this hand is great. Dragon's Rage Channeler against, like, Ragavan is good, it's a good card, but against this kind of creature decks, DRC is probably like what you want, right? Like you want DRC, 2 removals, kill 2 things, and attack for 3, 6, 9, whatever. Don't even know what these cards are. They're like random cards I had around. We're killing that guy, most probably. Oh, or we're... No, we're killing it. We don't want our opponent to mess up with our lands and everything. Damn. Like, yeah, I want to feel... Like, usually for me, Dragon's Rage Channeler is not a choice. Like, you put everything on the graveyard because you just want a bigger graveyard for Murktide, for Delirium and all that. But I'm not bottoming Lightning Bolt against the creature deck. That's not something I'm going to do here. That is... Okay, we are... This is the kind of game that is going to be easy to win. Let's fetch, play our Preordain, search for more lands for Fury, search for more threats. Yada yada yada. You guys know the drill by now. Okay. I don't think we want another Fury. And we don't want another... I mean, we want another land, but we don't want to keep it. We just, like, we will draw it eventually. Ragavan, bottom... Yeah, let's take this one at least. So one land is acceptable. Let's kill that guy before it adds any mana. This we don't want, this we don't want. We want a Murktide now, just to close out the game. And conveniently, they took already 2 damage, one from the fetch land, one from our 1/1, and that means we are in a 2-turn clock now. Ooh, don't you have more lands? You don't have more lands. Removal spell. Expressive Iteration. Murktide Regent. Very acceptable. Yeah, I think we are winning this game. I may be wrong. So let's take... We have 5 card types, so we can take 1 here, take 1 Bolt, and lands. No need to take more lands then, I guess. Let's do like this. Alright. Now we have a 6/6 flyer and 2 3/3 flyers against an opponent that is conveniently, very conveniently, at 6 life. Okay, Merfolk cannot beat us. The other game was a fluke. I can see losing games to Merfolk like we did, but when you start this way, no way. Okay, 2-1, and this video is getting very long, so please drop a like or something because I'm getting tired of grinding matches like this. Alright, took a little break and now not tired anymore. Our opponent was smarter than us, rolled a 4 and we only rolled a 3. We should be smarter than that. Swamp Go? Is this Cabal Coffers? I don't think I want to expose my Ragavan against a deck that has so much removal when we have double counter in hand. So yeah, I'm happy now to play Ragavan with Spell Pierce up, for example. Cabal Coffers, huh? This should be like, this kind of like big mana decks are not so great for us because well, we rely a lot on, how to call this, annoying disruption, right? Like a Spell Pierce, for example. And that kind of cards are not great against these decks because they are going to have so much mana and go so over the top of you very early and very easily. I forgot this card existed. So punished. So punished. I forgot Bowmaster existed. I hadn't seen a Bowmaster in such a long time, at least a week. Still living in a fantasy land where Bowmasters are not a thing. Okay. In the end, the only thing Bowmaster did was fill our graveyard for Murktide Regent. And now we have to keep our counterspells up because if they go like Urborg, One Ring, Urborg, Karn, that kind of stuff, that will be annoying. Okay, that's 4 mana. That's not so much. Double attack. Last turn they didn't double attack to respect a Dash Ragavan, so maybe they have another one. That will be extremely annoying. Since we don't have more lands, let's look for lands. Alright, so DRC not so good right now, but Bauble, we don't want a Bauble against an active Bowmaster. Yeah, let's go like this. If there is a Bowmaster coming, we will Spell Snare it. Okay, this is what we wanted to see, nothing. So the way to play this, I think, is our opponent has a lot of removal, a lot, but not that much card advantage, right? Outside of the ring or Karn, or well, the early Nice Whisper. So let's try to fight that card advantage and let them stranded with a lot of removals. And also, Murktide is not easy to kill. So the only way to lose this matchup for them, to really lose it, is Murktide. A big Murktide Regent with Counterspell up. Yeah, that's our whole plan. That's how we are winning. Because like now, this is going to get Fatal Push, and that's it. Like, we are not going to spend a Counterspell on a Fatal Push, right? But Murktide Regent is not really easy to kill. That's the whole point of why the card has been dominating Modern for a couple of years now. I think we are flashing Subtlety and Nocturne if our opponent does nothing, just to like force them, have some threats, force them to to do something. No. Ah, black mana. Yeah. Okay, the only problem we have here is our graveyard is very small, and the best ways to fill it are through cantrips, but Orcust Bowmaster is making it so we cannot play cantrips. We could play a 5/5 Regent here. Oh, okay, there's no need to right now. Tishana's Tidebinder, awesome card. I'm really enjoying it. Like, it's a threat with flash. I love playing stuff in my opponent's turn. I love playing with flash. So the card is just perfect for how I like to play the game. Okay, that's a lot of mana. It doesn't seem like they have anything else to do with it. We are totally flashing the Tidebinder and trying to ambush the Bowmaster here. And they are not having it. Okay, we are not doing anything. We are just going to attack for 3 until you are dead. Wow, Spell Pierce, oh? Ooh, it's going to be so good against an opponent with 1,000,000 mana. Okay, let's count the actual mana. Yes, 1,000,000. Yeah, I mean, we are attacking here for 3. We are just looking at each other, but we have the threat going. At some point, they will probably find something. Okay, let's try to play the Tishanas here. See what happens. I would like to block your Bowmaster Reno. There's no trigger to counter or activated ability. Are you going to let me block? That's the whole question. They may have a big... It's a Soldier's Edit. So I'm going to sacrifice the Subtlety because I really want to block and kill that Bowmaster, so we can start drawing Preordains and what have you. And whatnot. Okay. This is very fine. Also, Soldier's Edit is one of the only real answers to Murktide, and getting that out of the way, well, that makes me very, very happy. This doesn't make me very happy, so I will try to counter it. Do you have another one? Doesn't seem so. What do they have? Are they just like flooding out? They may be just straight up flooding out. Let's crack this, fill our graveyard a bit, and just play Murktide, like the biggest Murktide we can. 6/6. So one of the removal spells is March of Otherworldly Sorrow. I think that's the right name, right? So X and black, they deal X damage. Making Murktide very big helps to make the March harder to kill the Murktide. So yeah, to make it harder for the match to kill the Murktide. Oh my god, I promise I know how to speak English. That's another Cabal Coffers. Alright. They seem to be very flawed out. So like, as I mentioned, this is a bad matchup, but I think we can play it better. So like, the better we play it, the closer it gets. And then also like, they can flood out and we can get a Murktide they cannot kill. And this is magic, nothing is 100-0, right? Okay, this is probably going to be a gigantic march on our Murktide. How much are they going to pay? Are they going to play around Spell Pierce? Would be awesome if we get to Spell Pierce something on turn 9 against Cabal Coffers. That would be very fun. Okay, 13 mana. I said what I said about countering removal spells, but this is not any removal spell, this is a removal spell that kills Murktide Regent, and also gaining, we don't want them to gain that much life. Let's draw here. Ragavan. We are going to dash Ragavan, so these Spell Pierces are not going to do anything. We saw our opponent playing around double Spell Pierce. Very smart on their part. And if they want to take 9, go to 2 life, totally fine by me. Now they need to find another march. If they do find another march, that will be very, very annoying, because especially because of the life they will gain. If this is like Damnation, that's annoying. The One Ring is not so annoying, actually, like they cannot draw. So yeah, they time walk. Sure, time walk is fine, but now it's not time walk, because now we are getting a turn, we are untapping, and then we are passing back the turn, right? If it's time walk, the defense we will still be tapped out, and we are going to lightning bolt them in their upkeep. Okay, you can do that. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt. Lightning bolt winning games of Magic since Alpha. Still going strong. So the only thing that kills us is the stupid March. Without March, they are not winning. If they find a March here, we are dead. Okay, alright. So, what do we want to cyborg here? Blue Moon is surprisingly good against the mono black deck because, well, it stops Urbor and Coffers and all the Field of Ruins, so suddenly they don't have black mana. Same with Narset, it's also against a One Ring deck, and we are taking out the Unholy Heats. I'm bringing in another Spell Pierce for the ring and the Karn. Yeah, let's go like no, Narset. I didn't realize this Narset was there. Let's take out one Spell Snare. It's just fine against Bowmasters, not really good against the rest of the deck. So, or let's take let's take some Ragavans out. Yeah, I'm changing my mind. No, I didn't. I was thinking maybe bring some Furies, and like Ragavan on the draw against a Bowmaster deck is just so bad. But it is what it is. We're not going to mulligan against this deck if we can avoid it. Oh. I'm really unhappy. Okay, let's... I mean, maybe they kept that hand because of the Leyline Void. So let's try to get this Ragavan through. Or they have the troll. If they Bowmaster us here, we are gonna be so doomed. But we are already in a bad spot because of Leyline. No, don't Bowmaster me, bro. Broski, what are you doing? No. Okay. So turn 3 is not really a turn in which they can punish us. So let's just play this and play Otawara, play Fiery Islet. Otawara is like our only real answer to Leyline, but we don't want to answer it that way. Okay, alright, Demolition Field. What else do you have? Bowmasters is so punishing. Like what were we supposed to do there? We could have Preordain, or we could have play a round Rage Channel that also dies to Bowmaster. I'm not sure. So opponent is attacking us, we are not blocking. Let's go. Ooh, hello. Closing the door, something. Island. All right. I would like to play the Blood Moon here, but I don't think it's time to play it. Let's wait a bit. We really would like to have at least 2 islands before playing Blood Moon, and I think our opponent with that demolition field is going to help us obtain another island. Told you. Yes. Okay. This is fine. We are not in the worst spot. We're not in a great one either, but we're not in the worst spot. What would be worse would be if we had like all lands in hand, for example. That would be worse. We can take one. There's also no pressure from our opponent. That's good too. Maybe there's no lands either. Ooh, nice. No land though. We are going Expressive Iteration here before we lose. So remember, we have no mountains in our deck, so they can take out all of our red mana. Murktide Regent. Let's take Tidebinder. Play this. I have a feeling they are going to activate the other demolition field. So I will attack. I didn't attack last turn. So if you're not attacking or blocking, what are you doing with your creatures? Usually, right? That's so do attack and block with them. I would suggest. Okay, opponent, you have this turn to play something awesome. I'm backbreaking. I mean, if they don't have lands, that's easier for us to win. Now what? I think we are just playing this and playing this. And they may very well play an activate demolition field. No, they cannot activate demolition field. Alright. So now they don't have all the black mana they want, and Cabal Coffers and Urborg are not great draws. And we have 2 counterspells and a Tidebinder waiting. We could do Preordain when your Orcish Bowmaster triggers Tishana's Tidebinder it. That's actually pretty cute. I don't think we are going to, but it's pretty cute. But if we don't do that, what are we doing? Yeah, change my mind. I'm going to do exactly that. Because even if they kill the Tidebinder, we get the counter on the trigger anyway. So that's wonderful. Now they can kill it. It's not easy for them to kill it instant speed also. But they lost the trigger anyway. That was nice and fun. Okay. Now we just have to beat 2 1/1s. Which actually I think I'm lightning bolting 1 because for 2 damage is like 25% of our life total. Magic. Deckmaster. So they... Okay, we are drawing lightning bolts, which is not what we want. But if we have to kill that 1/1 with a lightning bolt, we will do it. Oh, right. 4 mana is when they start taking off. Karn, One Ring, all that. And we don't have that many good draws, since there's a Leyline of the Void. Wow. Sheldred. So usually Sheldred is not so great because Unholy Heat, but if you have a Leyline of the Void, well, suddenly it's all the better, right? I think we are bringing Fury for the last game. If we get to a last game, this one is not lost. It's going to be hard to win. Our opponent is getting out of their mana screw. Also, they did manage to get an extra swamp before we could really screw them. And like now we are playing a game where, well, they don't have the big mana aspect of the deck, but they are playing like a black mid-range deck. And Leyline of the Void is really screwing us up. While Blue Moon is just like, it's annoying for them. I didn't want to do this, but we are not drawing any creatures. And we don't have much removal extra in our deck, so... They can play like one big card per turn and we can counter one card per turn. So for now it's fine. Like this is a Karn or a One Ring, we can counter that. This is another Sheldred, we can counter that. If this is something... We have to counter mostly everything. Chalice of the Void on 2. We unfortunately have to counter that one because it will stop our expressive iterations that are the best draws we can have. And also it literally will change for a counterspell in our hand. We are keeping the fetch lands on because, well, what if we draw the one of Fable of the Mirror Breaker? Come on, Fable. Okay. We don't need more than 2 lands in hand. The moment we get Bowmaster, like the best draw for them is going to be a Bowmaster. We also only have one counterspell. They probably have a bunch of removal in hand right now. Oh, Narset? Yeah, we're playing Narset. We are going to let them have a good spell one turn, but we need something. Narset into Fable. Yeah, Narset into... Okay, Narset into Expressive Iteration for next turn. Imagine Narsetting into Fable, that would have been awesome. No, the Bowmasterino! Shoot. They didn't have that before, right? Or they did? I'm not sure. Maybe they did. Maybe not. There's literally no way of knowing it. Do they have something else? Fatal. Oh, they have March. Silent Fatal Push. Okay. Now they're attacking us down to 2 life. And we don't have the Furies that Okay, the One Ring. Yeah, we're not getting out from this game. That Leyline of the Void is really getting us. It's really good against Murktide, of course. It was worse when we adapted to Forest Raiders and all that, but nowadays it's just great. Alright. What do we want to find? I want to find in Fable, but not against Bowmaster. I don't want that against Bowmaster. I guess we need a removal spell. Alright. Not so bad, is it? So we kill this. That's for sure. And now what? Do we play another Expressive Iteration? Yeah. We may find a Ragavan, and that's it. Another island. I don't think we want it, unfortunately. Okay, that's the Fable we wanted, and that's the Ragavan I kind of wanted. Well, this was... Wow. This was quite the turn, right? That's in Ragavan against One Ring, right? They have the One Ring protection. I forgot. Totally forgot the One Ring protection. Okay, so Ragavan going back to hand. Not because Fatal Push. Okay. So not punish for dashing it. So the problem here is we're at 2 life and our opponent is the one with the ring at 23 life. How are we winning this game? We are not. That much I can tell you. We're still going to fight it because there's a chance. There's always a chance. But especially like usually how you get out of these situations is through Murktide. But we don't have it now because of Leyline of the Void. We could play 7 mana Murktide, that's for sure. Okay. Fable. I do not expect this to survive and I totally expect it to die. But if they try to kill it now, we can spell pierce it at least. No. We have 1 counterspell. Okay, keep drawing so many cards. This is one of the best ring decks because the way it offsets the ring effect is with a lot of life gain and it really works. And ring plus Sheldred is completely bonkers. Okay, done. Do we want to change how we cyborg for the last game of the match? Yeah, I think we need to have some Furies in. Not in love with the Spell Snare. Now on the play, I don't want all the Ragavans either. Like I forgot Bowmasters again. And Subtlety is very fine. I think we need some number of Unholy Hits too. Pierce, we kind of need Spell Pierce. We cannot win without it. Okay. This is better. Yeah, let's see. It's really hard to win if they have Leyline. Because Murktide is the best way to win. They have so much removal for everything, so much card advantage. And Murktide is the way we say, hey. You cannot kill this. Bottom. We don't want any of those. Counterspell is fine. This early in the game is not so great. I'm using, okay, knowing they have the ring, awesome. With this hand we can get Narset in before the ring and then try to decide whether we want to counter the ring or protect the Narset. The only problem here would be a Bowmaster to interact with Narset. What's with Magic Online and the cards like just going away? Like they cycled that, it was a Mishra's Bauble all of a sudden. I saw that with an Ulamo. We had a video the other day where that happened with a Blackclay Cliff with Emrakul's face, basically. Okay, so if this is a Bowmaster, it can kill Narset. Anything else? We got it. Oh, Spell Pierce is actually very nice. There's no Bowmaster here, please. You have had Bowmaster on turn 2 every single game. I'm not tilted. You are. Really. Like we have been punished so much by these Bowmasters. At least we have the Fury. That's a decent answer to Bowmasters. One problem here is we don't really have any more Islands in our deck. Okay, let's take these. Let's keep Spell Pierce up. We just want to Spell Pierce the ring. They know we have Spell Pierce. That's a problem, of course. We can play a 5/5 Murktide with Counterspell, Spell Pierce and all of that. That maybe... Ooh, they are missing land drops, then we are doing it. For sure. Oh, wait. We could Ragavan. No, I think I like Murktide here. 5/5 is a lot. And we are doing it this way. So if they feel of ruin us, we have Counterspell up. 5/5 is fine. It's not the biggest Murktide, but we don't even have that many spells in hand right now. And they are all Counterspells, so we need them to play things and get ahead. And if they are missing land drops, they are not doing anything, so we want to play the Murktide to punish that, right? So that's the whole plan here. Okay, that's March. Wow, that's March exiling 2 cards, and they know we have the Spell Pierce. This is a bit weird, because like they have the ring, but they do not have a guarantee. I was going to say they didn't have a guaranteed land, but I stand corrected. They did have it. Alright. Ring is fine. We are lacking the right... I kind of want to Fury those, but for now we are just going to pass. We have a lot of counterspells. And like, Ring is very good, but also it has a downside. And Murktide is going to make it so the downside is real. We just want to... Ooh, that's a lot of mana right now. Alright. What do we want to draw here? More counterspells, I guess. Like, just counterspells while we attack with Murktide Regent. That's our whole plan. What do you have? That with Kicker, okay. I will counter it. They're supposed to have not that many answers to Murktide. If they keep drawing all the wood ones, we are screwed. Like, I don't want to be spending all the removals in the world. Trigger. Okay. Okay, enough. We are fearing, we are connecting with Ragavan, we are keeping Lightning Bolt up. Probably like this, just in case. So they could have another Bowmaster, so this is the reason to distribute the damage this way. Yeah, does this... If we connect now for 8, I really like our position. If there's another Bowmaster coming, I like it a lot less. I don't think we could counter a Bowmaster here, that's the whole problem. Fatal Push is fine. Fatal Push is fine. We are saving the counters for anything that can kill our Murktide Regent, of course. So the problem in this situation is they are drawing multiple cards a turn and they have a lot of mana to play more than one spell per turn. We are only drawing 1 card per turn and we don't have that many mana, so even if we try to like chain Expressive Iterations, we are not doing enough. And that's why this matchup is bad, right? Like you can see, that's the whole reason this matchup is not good. But we have a Murktide in play, and if they don't answer it, okay, we need to counter that because that will be so much life with the One Ring, and it will also kill us very fast. What else do you have, opponent? 3 cards. They haven't activated the One Ring. Shoot. Okay, now we are in a very bad spot. Or like our only real chance to win is trying to steal the game with the Lightning Bolt. Oh, another Soldred? Shoot. That's a problem. As I mentioned, like Soldred is going to kill us very fast and is going to make it so they don't die to their own ring, basically. It's not only not dying, like you gain so much life when you have Soldred in play. What is this? Land. Let's draw. Uh-oh, we are dying. We are totally dying. Yeah. We cannot win this game. There's no chance. Okay. Wow. How is this? How did it take us 2 hours to play 3 rounds and lose? I need a like I could edit these videos, like cut them a lot more and make it faster. But also like we have been playing very long, intricate games, I guess. That's why it's so long. Yeah, we are dead. Let's take last one draw step. I don't want to make videos that are longer than 2 hours. So maybe it's just like 3 rounds is fine. Yeah, enough. Okay, so I think I'm going to call it here. It's almost 2 hours. It's 4 rounds. I thought it was only 3 rounds. I should... no, then I have to play the last one. I cannot leave it like this. Okay, I will play the last one. Alright, last round for all the marbles. We used to joke that Jan, if Jan made a 3-2, that was like a Jan 5-0 or something, right? Well, Murktide is the new Jan, has been for a while. And let's see if we get it there. When you are like 2-2 in a draft, like we are in a draft in a league, getting that last piece of value, that 3-2, feels so great. It's a wonderful feeling. So yeah. Round race channeler. We have been seeing this league. Why Murktide is not as good anymore? Oh, do you have a Stern Scolding? Annoying. But the deck is just not as good. Tishana's Tidebinder seems like a decent addition, and I like it. I'm not sure about Fable though. I think I'm not loving Fable, but there has been a couple of spots where we were like, hey, we need a Fable here. So yeah, maybe Fable it's the better 3-drop. Probably meta dependent too. Maybe Fable is a better cyborg card in this deck, actually, and Tidebinder is a better all-purpose main deck card. Our opponent cycle Lorien Reveal, that tells me it's probably like, well, Rhinos or 4-color, something in that vein. Let's see. Spell Pierce is gonna be good regardless of the deck. So let's go. We will use Mishra's Bauble later so we can get a bit more info about what opponent is drawing. No need to do it now, we already know about the Lorien Reveal. If this is a Beanstalk, it's going to be very annoying to have the Spell Pierce in hand. Is that the same Iceland? Yes, it is. Okay, let's look now at the top of the deck. Ketria Triumph and these lands. I'm really thinking Timur Rhinos is the deck here. And this may be a Spell Pierce, sorry, a Fire Ice, which we have the Spell Pierce for, but we will most probably save it for later. Okay, attacking for 1, easy choice. Then the other choice to make is, do we want to play Ragavan? I think so. So the idea here is going to be play Ragavan. I'm scared of a Fire Ice here, like pretty scared. But play Ragavan and keep Polluted Delta up to just counter whatever we need to counter. Please do not Fire Ice my 2 minions. That will make me sad. You don't want to make me sad, right? Do you? Griselbook. What now? What to do now? We can counter this and then try to race in the air. Maybe they do not have the third land. Okay, so I'm going to counter it. This will get us instant delirium. And the main reason to counter here is that they didn't Fire Ice earlier. And I'm thinking there's a chance they do not have the third land for the Rhinos. We have seen them, they are going to draw Lorien Reveal and Ketria Triumph. None of those are a third land. Now also we have a flyer to go over the rhinos, so that's pretty fine. Okay, this was just copium. They do have it very easily. Let's just go to our main phase. I was thinking about lightning bolting in the upkeep to get a scry trigger, but I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it. We got really punished for playing that Ragavan. Maybe the play was just Preordain. Let's Preordain now. We need more channelers. Also, we have bottom both Murktides. That's not great. Not bottom, but put into a graveyard basically. So that's... We need 3 attacks for this to work. But that's not so bad, is it? I think we need more. I don't think that lightning bolt is enough. What we need is a second channeler. So let's try and find one. Wow. That's most certainly not what we needed. Also, Unholy Heat would be fine. Maybe we should have just taken the Preordain there. I have, like, whenever I see a cantrip with another cantrip, I know I can dig deeper, but I almost always choose to just put it down, put it away, and just take the card, so freeing up my mana in that sense. It's always weird to do it, I guess. We are taking 8 for sure, and let's see what the Sarless does. If they only attack with one Rhino, I'm not even unhappy here. Like, yeah, I'm taking 4. They probably have Violent Outburst. No, Violent Outburst does nothing. Like, they cannot play Violent Outburst is what I meant. I hope you understood perfectly. Let's play Fiery Islet so we don't get got by a Tidebinder here. Them not attacking in that situation, that makes me think about the Tidebinder, but maybe they don't have it because you have the Tidebinder, you double attack with the rhinos. So because you have a instant speed blocker. But if they have Tidebinder here, they play with Subtlety. We may have a chance. That attack may have given us a chance to fight in this game. Now that lightning bolt is going to probably make a difference. Okay, Boseiju who endures. Now they have Violent Outburst mana up. Not so great for us. Can attack for 6. We need 2 turns and they need way less than that. The opponent passing. Let's see what they do. They attack, do they not? Now, if they attack with everything. Huh, everything. No, only one Rhino. Why? Why attacking with only one Rhino? I don't quite get it. 11. This is not even lethal. Like, now they don't have lethal unless they have Violent Outburst. In which case, that's very lethal. We are playing Subtlety. Going to 10, I don't love. But I think we need the flyer. Is this your own Subtlety? Wow, Mystical Dispute. Okay, alright. Annoying. Now we do not have enough of a clock. Okay, let me do this now, main phase, and see what happens afterwards. I wouldn't mind drawing that, except for the fact that it's going to be too slow. What do we want to do here? I think we may want... I'm really scared about another Rhino, right? They have Violent Outburst, can we win? No. But they have to have something. Well, at least one card is Loring Reveal, we know that one. What else do they have? We may attack. and trade Ragavan with Shardless and play the other Ragavan from hand. That could work. We could Lightning Bolt, but I'm thinking Force of Negation. So I'm going to attack with everything here. If they have Tidebinder, that's going to be annoying. If they have Violent Arbors, we are dead. If they just trade here, maybe there's a chance. Okay, let me play Ragavan, taking 1 damage, which I don't love. And play Misty. If they do not find more rhinos, we may win. If this is a Violent Outburst, we are done, of course. Okay. Our opponent being so cautious with attacking with only 1 rhino has given us outs. Like, now we have a chance. Okay. Are you cracking that to hard cast Lorien Reveal from your hand? Maybe? That would be awesome. Like hard cast Lorien Reveal right now? That would be great. They are a 6. Oh wow, that's like the worst possible draw for us. Alrighty. Well, we have a problem here. Big problem. But we have some draws. We're at 5. Do we want to take 3 damage, go to 2, and die to... Like, if they have Fire Ice, we are not winning anyway. We need them to have 1 land in hand. That's it. That's what we can beat. So let's... Lightning Bolt the face. Face is the place. Get our our Surveil trigger and see what happens. Okay, that goes to the bottom. Draw. Otawara. Okay. Expressive Iteration, probably the best draw in the deck. I'm still thinking they may have a Force of Negation. Like... I'm thinking that I should keep a Spell Pierce, but I don't think we can afford it. Tishana's Tidebinder and Unholy Heat. Okay, so Unholy Heat will kill Murktide, but then we die. So that's not so good. That's not great. Are we attacking here or are we cracking our Fiery Islet? We find Lightning Bolt, we win. What's the other play? So finding Lightning Bolt, we win regardless of what we do here, so let's attack and see what does our Ragavan find. Ragavan may find something that wins us the game, like Fire Ice, basically. Okay, block there. Do we want to Unholy Heat now? I think we have to Unholy Heat now, actually. So we get the trigger. And maybe if we find a Lightning Bolt on top, we can just draw. So that's... I think that was correct. Can we find Fire Ice here? Just make it easy on us. Fire Ice. Fire Ice. Force of Negation. That's not a Fire Ice. Draw Lightning Bolt. Unholy Heat. Lightning Bolt. Okay, I mean, not dead. Most certainly not. They have something. Okay, what do they have? Subtlety? Wow, Subtlety. Dead. That was so close. such a close game. I mean, we did bottom a lightning bolt that was lethal here, so that's on me. I think that Preordain was the game. Have played it differently. As Rhinos, I really like explosives. Lightning bolt is actually not great, even though in that situation it would have been. Soft counters, not so great, but you kind of need them. This not so good. I like Furies, have always liked them. Tishane's Tidebinder is good. Unholy Heat is just medium. You want one sometimes, but Unholy Heat in the Rhinos is not great. And also like Spell Snare is worse, so let's do like this. Yeah, like this. Right, on the play now. Okay, perfectly reasonable hand. We had so many choices that last game with the Spell Pierce, with not playing the Ragavan, with the Preordain. I think we took like every single choice. We took the incorrect one. At least for sure it didn't work out, right? Because we lost. So that's something, a data point if you will. I think one Ragavan is going to be fine. The second one is way too much. But damn, we got really punished. This matchup really changes depending on if you have Ledger's Rudder or not. I guess Tidebinder is nice. I like hardcasting Ragavan a lot. Like dashing it here is, you're going to be dashing it forever. So let's just have it there, pass the turn. We can protect it if we want. Does our opponent have a removal spell? Okay, second spell pierce, awesome. I feel very good now with second spell pierce. Disconnects. Now we can play Fable. Okay, two spell pierce, Fable, Ragavan. This is a very good start. Our opponent didn't keep a removal hand. Wow, imagine if we had the Ragavan on turn 1. That would have been quite the start. This is Fire Ice, I think they will have played that already, so yeah. Oh. Okay, what do you have, opponent? So the problem here, we mentioned that in our Inos video, is they just play Sarless Agent, they get a 2/2 that trades with Ragavan. So that's not great for us. At least we have the Fable going for us. Going places. Okay, opponent played land and what else? Paying costs, Fire Ice. Yeah, I'm spell piercing that. They may have Mystical Dispute, that's totally fine. Dispute is very fine. Okay, let's discard Ragavan. Preordain. Landos are fine. This game, like, our opponent didn't cascade on turn 3 and didn't really interact much. And we are hitting with Ragavan, having so much extra mana. Violent Hours? We could play it, but we have so many counters. And we may hit another Ragavan or whatever. Okay. Explosives, very fine. Let's play explosives for 0 and pass the turn. I mean, I'm feeling healthy. Okay. I feel like all the games in this league have been like so slow. Murktide tends to have slow grindy games, that's fine. But I feel like the games are going on forever. Like our opponents are not doing stuff and they're taking a lot of time on their clock. like I'm below on clock, but I play much slower when I'm talking, and also like I'm taking time between rounds or starting later. But wow, just these games feel so long. Do they feel long to you guys? I need to know, because like I'm very self-aware, right? This video is gonna be over 2 hours, but I don't feel like, yeah, there's so much like dead space, I should cut a bunch of it. It's like we're playing normal Magic, we are talking, and it's just like the games are long. Our opponent are thinking in very different situations, but that's about it. I don't know. Yeah, so that happened. Boseiju. For a moment I thought Boseiju was going at our Reflection of Kiki-Jiki. But now... Is this Rhinos? Yeah. So we are counterspelling this. Have a lot of mana. Like, Ragavan gives you a lot of mana, but Ragavan plus Fable, wow, that's all the mana in the world. Spell Pierce, not so great if they have a Cascade and a land and a Cascade now. But apart from that, we're fine. Okay, opponent conceded. Do we want to change anything in our sideboard? Ragavan gets a lot worse on the draw, but I don't think there's any changes here. Well, so Explosives is wonderful, Spell Pierce is wonderful, and Expressive Iteration to refill, and Tishana's Tidebinder to counter one Cascade, the turn 4 Cascade, rather than the turn 3 one. I'm happy about this. Okay, that's turn 1 Footfalls. Fine. We do a lot of those. We have done a lot of those in this channel. Since we have the Spell Pierce, we can afford to fetch. If they want to Fire Ice the land, we have the Pierce. We don't need to play Counterspell. And our life total does matter against Rhinos. As you saw on game 1, it came down to a race in the end. Especially because our opponent decided to make it a race rather than just stomping us to death. Ooh, Flusterstorm. Yeah, that's exactly what you want. So the problem with Flusterstorm, Spell Pierce and everything is like, if the game gets very long, they will not do enough. This is especially a problem when we used to play against Creativity, because they were fine, especially with Ren and 6, to just go land go, kill everything. And we weren't really equipped to play that game. We need a land here. We get a land, we are fine. If we don't, I'm not so fine. I think we need to play Expressive Iteration. Since we have Explosives, like now they can go like, you are tapped out, Violent Outburst. That happens. But we have the Explosives to recover. So I'm happy either way. We will take 8 probably. Unless this is like a Counterspell. That would be awesome if this is a Counterspell. And Violent Outburst. I think like we had so many cards in hand, and also we have the Explosives as a removal, that I was fine tapping out here. I do hope we find lands, even like 2 lands. Wow, Fury? We may take Fury actually here. Kill one of the Rhinos, gain a bunch of time. Yeah, let's do that. Like, we are going to discard anyway. So rather than discarding, let's kill one Rhino. So we only take 4. This will help us force them to play into Explosives. Because if they were attacking for 4, we kind of have to play attacking for 8. We kind of have to like go Explosives, kill your board, you play the Rhinos that are in suspend, right? But now we can wait a bit more, and we can finesse our way through this game. They may even play another Rhinos now. I don't think so. They shouldn't, most probably, because they already have one in suspend. Our plan is to go Explosives on 0, counter the whatever they play. If they use Boseiju on it, well, that's annoying. We could Tishana's Tidebinder the Boseiju trigger, actually. Which is pretty cool because usually you don't get to interact with Boseiju. But with Tishana's, suddenly you can. My question here is, if they play Rhinos now, are we countering it? Oh shoot, Murktide. Okay, Murktide is a great plan B for them. That one is not so big at least, so that's fine. Let's play explosives. As I said, probably Tishana's Tidebinder Devoseiju. Okay, no Seiju, just Footfalls. Alright. I don't think we want to take 9 here either way, so we are just going to... sit. Upkeep. I wanted to... Okay, doesn't matter now. I wanted to stop an upkeep because now if we activate and they have the Tidebinder, they can... well, they will stifle our explosives. And that's not going to be great for us. Don't Tidebinder me, please. Okay. Can we beat a 5/5 flyer? Probably not. I hope we do. Really do. Okay. Maybe now they play around Rhinos and we just fluster it. Ooh, yeah, Rhinos playing around Spell Pierce. That's... you love to see it. Because we have the Flusterstorm. We're so smart, right? Drawing Flusterstorm. I don't really like Flusterstorm anymore, but of course now it's been awesome. In this situation. Same targets, you cannot pay for it, and you cannot Mystical Dispute it, or anything. So we are doing half fine. We just need an Unholy Heat. We draw Unholy Heat from the top, we are doing totally fine. Unholy Heat. Spell Pierce. Okay, less iteration here. Fine, Unholy Heat. DRC, Bauble, Vents. We cannot need the Vents. Steam Vents, so let's take it. Oh shit. Misclicked. Wow. I'm usually like very focused playing on my online and don't misclick that kind of things. But it's kind of tiring talking while I play, and I'm really taking the toll. Well, knowing about that dispute is going to be so important. They can attack for 5. That's fine, not so much. Oh, Unholy Heat. So totally rewarded for our tight technical play and taking that Bauble. That was totally the correct play and I was very intentional on it. They have one card in hand, we don't know. We are blocking the land, like for sure. Totally blocking the land. I think we are winning this game. I am pretty confident we are winning this game now. Like, I'm just going to go... Let's not be greedy here. Let's go this. Because if they have Force of Negation, let's say, rather than paying 3 mana for Mystical Dispute, they Force of Negation, paying 0 and play around our Spell Pierce. That way we lose. This way, we are totally fine. I'm going to keep that for a possible next Murktide. So what I'm hoping happens is our opponent Mystical disputes for 3 mana with Spell Pierce, and then we play another DRC. That's what I'm hoping. I hope this turn goes, unfolds. Maybe they do have the They do have the Force of Negation. They are thinking about it. Okay, we said we were keeping this on top for a possible new... They have gone through 3 Cascaders. They have another one that will be a problem. So, would we rather go to 1 here or play a second DRC? We go to 1, we die to Fire Ice. they have more cascades than Fire Ice, right? Also, there's a bunch of Fire Ice on the bottom. We're seeing them here. So let's pass the turn and have Spell Pierce up. And really hope we are not punished for this. Come on. Yeah, you can attack me. Oh, I just realized if the Cascade spell is Violent Outburst, we are dead. But we were dead to Violent Outburst regardless. There's nothing we could do there. Okay. Possess you and... No. Possess you and another Shardless? Oh, draw. Yeah, no. That's not happening. Sorry. Yeah, now I don't want this. Because now we are going to have Counterspell up. We want lands and lands that don't deal us damage. That will be our preference. I'd rather have Tishanas than play Ragavan. So let's do that. And next turn we can just end step Tishana's Tidebinder. Okay, so here in this situation I'd rather Tishana's that trigger than counterspelling it. Okay. Lightning Bolt is lethal. Unholy Heat is lethal. We don't have Lightning Bolt. I don't know what I'm talking about. Any removal spell is lethal. I think we are winning this game. Pretty confident in that. But I have been wrong so many times about that. So attacking with everything. Our opponent goes down to 1 life. And we have Counterspell up no matter what happens. They may have Sudden Shock. No, that's 3 mana. Is this? Oh, they could have. That would be awesome. Exquisite Firecraft. But I think we win. I mean, countering this. I don't think it matters, but I'm countering this. Yeah, we got that 3-2. We're even gonna open the chest. Yeah. Let's go open that chest. Where is it? Let's open it. We earned this with the sweat of my... Hey, Wasteland! An avatar that I cannot see. Awesome. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. We saw why Murktide is not going through its best moment. I didn't love this list. I would play differently, but it's a very customizable deck. So yeah, there will be more Murktide in the future. I really like the deck, but let me know in the comments what decks you would like me to play. Some I will be better with, some I will be worse, but I hope we all can learn a bit. Thanks for watching and see you tomorrow for another video. Bye.